conf AFT or Capcom, but I'm watching something.
CAPCOM.
Yeah, no problem. If you have a chance,
Oh,
are
wait.
you able
You guys
to?
don't know that one.
I'm not getting your encoder yet on OBS, so I might really quick stream mine and then turn off mine and see if it'll link up to yours. I don't know what's going on. But as long as your OBS is running.
I will just stream from now on because I'm always getting it encoding over.
Tonight,
Alright, proceeding with the spreadsheets.
I restarted it, so it's restarted.
Raj. Flight Capcom.
CAPCOM. Meow.
Is there anything we want the Astro to be working on now while we get started, or are we just waiting?
I'm not entirely sure what the situation is, so I'd
I
like
had
to
to
know
say to
that.
believe it, but the satellites do work again. I'm so happy.
Situation right now is just post MCC1. We're still on course, staying up with the moon. If we want to change, our current trajectory, we can. MCC1 didn't really change our H dot, so our horizontal velocity should be fine. So we should be good.
Right.
Yeah, flight guidance. Is there anything you want me to work on, then?
I mean, I don't really know. Like, until we get to the moon, we can't really see anything precise, can we? So we probably shouldn't be doing anything with our trajectory.
We can.
Fair enough.
We had a partial mid-course.
We can guesstimate it. We can
It was
guesstimate.
maybe 10 feet per second change, but it was not in the correct direction, so we could work on an MCC2 to do that. We would need to do
Yeah,
it
that's
earlier
actually probably a good idea.
to maximize delta V.
Was
Yeah,
it like
that's a
in
good
the
idea.
exact wrong direction? Like, sign change?
Okay, to be honest, we're not really certain. We're not really 100% certain.
The SCS wasn't, or sorry, correction, the EMS was not set to normal when the burn started, so we had really no, we were in the right orientation, however, how long we burned was not, or the amount of delta V we burned is not.
Yeah, but we know it was enough that we didn't fuck things up.
Okay.
And it was a normal burn, so our AH dot is fine, so we're still on course, staying separate.
Okay. Like I said, we should probably wait until we get to SOI.
Where do you find H dot again on here?
14.
Thanks.
Channel 14?
Yes.
Ah, burn monitor. Thanks.
Spreadsheet
Oh,
complete.
wait. Since when does it show the station you're at on the screens? Is that new?
Since a
Since
while
forever.
ago.
Guess I've never noticed it.
Apollo Houston, we're
And it
just
seems like that
sorting a few
propagates
things
to
down
TV
here.
channels,
We're
which they
talking
always
about
say
a possible
AFD.
MCC2, and we're going to get some procedures up too shortly.
Interesting. Wait, really? Oh shit, they do. Actually, for me, it says guidance.
Just keep you in the loop, Apollo. We're working on, we're talking about a possible
Site
MCC2 to maybe change the parameters of your current trajectory to reflect what happened with MCC1. But we're gonna probably send up a couple of procedures in a bit. We're just still getting sorted down here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Roger, I'd like to know that the high-gain antenna is not deployed and the LEM is not being powered by the CSM currently. Should that be... Should this be happening at this time, or should we wait a little bit longer? I don't know the flow of a later mission.
I haven't consulted Flight yet about that. I will, but normally Apollo missions power up the LEM just prior to LOI1, so we should be good and on course.
Okay.
My power, I mean the LEM power like circuitries in the switch are open and off. Should the LEM be getting powered at all?
Are we lecturing him?
Roger that.
We're lecturing
Stand
him.
by.
I mean, I can tell you the answer right
Roger.
now.
Please give me
Basically,
lecturing.
you deploy the high gain right after TND, and you turn the LEM power on right after TND too. So you just basically just leave those on.
I'm pretty sure.
Right,
actually,
okay, so...
that's weird, funny because
So,
I had
turn
to
them
reconfigure the high gain like yesterday in Apollo 12.
Apollo Houston,
But I think
if
that was
able
easy.
to deploy the high gain antenna and give the LEM some power from the CSM.
Roger, working on it.
Thank you, Apollo. And Flight, is there anything we want him to do in terms of LEM?
Getting deployed, and the LEM is getting CSM power.
Roger that,
I
Bill,
don't
thank you.
believe so. At least not until
Scorch is
much later.
here, yay! Flight, anything you want me? I forgot if you wanted me to do anything.
I'm gonna say wait until Lunar SOI before we start planning anything.
Alright.
Yeah, as soon as we hit Lunar SOI, probably good to start computing the inclination change we're gonna need to hit that targeted landing site.
Wait, shouldn't we? Yeah, as soon as we hit SOI, because otherwise, we have to do it. I think we should probably do it within an hour or two of SOI. Otherwise, we might end up having to burn too much stuff.
Yeah, at the
Yeah, we're gonna want to do it as soon as possible.
at the absolute,
Yeah.
at the moment we hit Lunar SOI, he has to go out of time warp so that guidance has the most amount of time to compute the burn.
Yeah. In other words, as soon as humanly fucking possible.
I believe entering Lunar SOI breaks time warp. Automatically,
It does.
So.
Yeah.
That it does.
Capcom, I might get on the horn to see if he's what he thinks of the custom music that he requested.
What music?
I sent him some custom music last week when we thought he was going to be in the cockpit, and Adam set it up. Told him how to set it up. I'm going to check to see what he thinks of it.
I can. I don't know if you're on the flight loop or what you're speaking on, but I can ask him if you want.
No, let me ask him, Capcom.
Roger, I think.
I guess he's the. Wait, since when is Wiz the so let me get this straight. Wiz is the designated OBS guy, assistant flight, and DJ now?
No, let me explain. I looked at the documentation in the directory, and pretty much all you need to do is create a folder with OGG or WAV extension files, and it'll play in the game.
Yeah, but the important part is one does not simply rename the file extension.
Yes, that is correct. One does not simply...
Imagine if that worked.
One does not
Could you imagine?
One does not simply take a M4P file to play in reentry. One has to...
Mordor.
Backroom AFD.
Yeah?
One does not simply walk in Mordor.
Fight.
That's there we go.
Everybody, if I can break
You
it.
tried. You tried to paraphrase it. Good try, man. A for effort.
If I can break in, I only have an amber light from Capcom and Guidance. If I could get an amber light from everybody else, that would be absolutely great.
Apologies, Flight.
Oh yes, Flight. My apologies.
Alright, Apollo, this is AFD. What do you think is the music set up to your liking?
Todd, stop flashing lights at me.
Say again?
Is the
Stop flashing
custom
lights at
music
me, I
I
know
sent
what
you
you're
last
doing.
week, playing for you fine?
Indeed it is. We have some mopping music up here.
Great to hear. His music's working.
Did he just say? Never mind. Come on, nobody says that.
He said what he said.
Yeah, there's an amber light from everybody. Thank you.
Guys,
Flight
just leave
Capcom,
it
so
I know.
are we still getting sorted, or anything you need rated up in terms of procedures to flight?
Capcom, say again?
Just waiting on you in terms of what you want me to tell him or what you want me to do.
Please identify who you are before speaking on the loop.
Luke. Luke, do
I
we
very
have
much.
a
I said Capcom.
GNC? Do we have a GNC here? Do you want me to take over that for now?
Oh, he might be busy. Yeah, if someone wants to take over GNC,
Yeah.
too.
I'll do it. I'll do
Yeah,
it.
he said
I
he was
already have
busy.
I already have the tab up anyway, so.
Okay, this
that
is
that
flight.
being-
Just so everyone is aware, we don't have a FIDO, we don't have a GNC, and we don't have a control. Those are the 3 positions we need to be level up on.
What was it? Flight guidance.
FIDO, GNC, and control.
Flight, I'll
Flight
take control.
guidance.
It's fine.
I'm gonna ping.
Flight
I'm gonna ping
guidance.
the
Okay.
guy
The
that's
one I
signed
would
up for
like
FIDO.
someone to take is FIDO.
Flight. This is AFD. I'm gonna ping in Discord for the person that did sign up.
Flight guidance.
Great. Go
Flight
guidance.
there we go. His CMC is set to auto.
Okay.
Might as well set it to free. There's no point in having an auto right now.
Yeah. Capcom, you get that?
Yeah, I got that.
Also, at your earliest convenience, I would suggest having him realign the IMUs to a PTC ref mat and initiate PTC.
That sounds great.
Um,
Capcom, can you radio that up?
Yep, and just a normal PTC in terms of pitch and
Yeah.
or anything special.
Leave normal
I
is
mean-
pitch 90 yaw 0 for
Yeah.
for translunar.
Yeah, that's right. I think for Trans Earth Coast it's 255. If I remember right.
270.
That was close.
Yeah, you were close.
Oh, that was pitch 255 yaw 0, correct?
No, pitch 90 yaw
No,
0.
yeah.
Alright.
I went. No, wait, they didn't have PTC pads, did they?
They did.
Not a pad, just a rest mat.
Oh. No, yeah,
Wasn't
it's
a
not
fight
they never
plan.
had. Yeah, I guess it's not really need for pad. It's such a simple thing.
So I'm all good
It's
radio. I'm
really
sorry, you
just
guys are still
this
talking.
It's really just the attitude that you need to know. The attitude and rate.
Yeah. You know what I really hope we can get working at we can have at some point? You don't know what I'm gonna say for 79.
Yes.
Petri. Oh, that or just give us the Apollo 11 style hack. But
I mean, there's a checklist for it in the
Yeah.
checklist pad, but it just doesn't work.
yeah, it's a bit of a tease. Like, why add it if you're not gonna, right? It's just
Yeah.
fucking with us. It's like it's mentally screwing with us. If you only have the SCS kind, then put a checklist for the SCS PTC.
I mean, there is no checklist for the SAS PTC. It's
Think
that
there is.
simple. It's not in the
Yeah, well,
entry checklist.
There is a
but it's
I think there is
really,
a
really simple.
NASIP, but I think that might just be for
I mean,
convenience.
I keep forgetting I can actually access the checklists for mission control.
Yeah.
Flight Capcom.
Go Capcom.
You guys finished talking or about this? Should I radio it up now? You guys just kind of started to sum up.
Yeah.
That's you can do that.
All right.
Yeah, we kind of sounds
Sorry,
like that.
Yeah, you did. Apollo Houston.
Actually, now
got
that I
a
look
few
at the
things for
checklist,
you.
there is a Verb 79
Go
checklist.
ahead, Houston, I'm ready.
Yeah. But
Alright,
Verb 79
Apollo, we'd like
doesn't
you to
work.
initiate a PTC, and in terms of your auto maneuver, please maneuver to pitch 90 yaw 0.
The PTC reps, Matt. Tell him to get that.
Yeah, he needs that too. It's in the crew
And
menu.
Apollo, just to confirm, go to the crew menu and request a PTC ref snap.
Actually, PI, we could. Why don't we have Bob?
Alright, Roger. PTC estimate requested. We want pitch 90. Was it pitch 90?
I did.
Yeah,
It
A
was
for
pitch 90.
pitch 90.
Roger. You want double check on DAP configuration?
Will do.
If it doesn't work in any SSP, it's not going to be working in re-entry. That's a good rule of thumb.
Revert forward down 46. Got it up right now.
To implement into re-entry, that would be to
Roger, I'm
make
checking
it
that now.
from scratch
Apollo.
into a row
Yeah.
for NASSP.
You don't really need to make it from scratch. All you need to do is splice P20 option 3 into a rope.
Looks good, Apollo.
I mean, I could probably do
Alrighty,
that.
I'm gonna update the weights just to be safe.
I mean, I might need some help from, like,
Yeah.
Mike, but I could do it.
What are you talking about?
Hello, weekend plans.
Sounds like an aux channel conversation.
Yes, it does.
Have we powered up the limb?
No, we're gonna
We're
wait
giving
till
it power, but we
the
haven't powered it up.
So probably
Okay, roger that.
Oh, flight guidance.
Guggens?
Yeah, I remember now. It's, oh, yes, okay. I remember he does need to update the DAP, because they use a specific setting for, with the limb attached.
The armor maneuvering.
You mean rate?
Yeah, you use, I believe you use rate 1.
Roger, Apollo.
let me check.
Yeah,
I'm
at
gonna
least
Yeah.
bit
see-
1.
Rate digit
I
1.
set it up correctly when I was in the capsule.
No, this is different. This is from the actual checklist, though. Like,
Well, that's just like in general when you have the
yeah,
limb, not
yeah.
just from PTC.
It should be.
let me see.
s-
Well, no, I mean, I think during burns you use bit 2.
It's just like whenever
set
you
bit, last
whenever
bit
you don't
2.
have time to use rate 1,
Yeah, basically, whenever you don't have time.
which isn't usually during burns. It's usually like during orbital science when you need to get yourself around kind of fast.
Yeah. Oh wait.
I believe it is. The DIP should be set up for burning with the limb attached.
Yeah. Well, not technically burn. Anyways, yeah, you're right. You set bit E to 1, typically, yeah. Though to be fair, it takes time, and we only have so many minutes to do this stuff, right? So. You know what I really want is I want the flushed hand controller light to the operator, air, etc. to work on at the guidance station.
Yeah, it would be nice to know when you have an operator error without the crew
Yeah.
having to tell you.
And it would be like there's also other ones like there's a master caution warning light here too. There's the AVS G light.
It'd be nice
so
if
there's-
I
Houston Apollo.
That would
Good,
be
Apollo.
nice.
Fuller's gave me a procedure for a SDS control PTC if you wanted to use that a try.
Stand by, Apollo. Flight.
I'm fine with that. That's really your
Hell
only
yeah.
option.
I can send you guys the procedures if you want.
Yeah, out of curiosity, if you want to DM them to me just so I have them. But yeah, you're all good.
Roger.
Luke, you know you can literally find them in the archive.
He offered.
It's a pain in the ass to find though, so. Oh, there's even a gimbal lock light, but that's not implemented, so it doesn't matter. I feel like the comp activity one would be nice, but it'd probably be a pain in the ass in terms of like telemetry.
We are finishing off our roll, and then I will go ahead and start the SCS-PTC procedure.
Actually, PDI. There's
Alright,
one.
Apollo, we copy and you see that. Thank you.
It would be nice to have the actual lunar module part of the guidance lights to work too.
Yeah, can we take this to an aux loop if we're gonna keep
Yeah.
talking about
No,
this?
I'm done.
Okay.
We are in the lunar SOR, right?
Nope, not yet.
We are not yet.
That'd be about that. That's usually around 48, 50 hours of re-entry, right?
We're at 8 hours.
Yeah.
Copy that. I don't see the trajectory on the big screen though.
You wouldn't see it. The Earth Moon transit bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not implemented yet.
Praise the
It's
S3
stat
view.
display.
You copy that.
Oh yes, there's that too.
EECOM, CAPCOM on MOCR. The Earth Moon transit is on channel 1111, and it's not implemented. AFD just switched over to the lunar channel, which is all twos. We're about halfway on the transit, I believe. Or not halfway, sorry, like at 1/4 or something like that.
Copy that, CAPCOM.
I don't think he said it to the lunar channel. I still see the Earth one.
I see lunar. I don't. Okay. Weird.
Maybe just having a stroke or something. Be kind of nice if we had like a little indicator tag when we zoom in on the Apollo capsule in F3, because there's nothing there at the moment.
Alright, we're at null rates. We're gonna go ahead and get going to PTC.
Sweet.
Roger that. Thank you, Apollo. Flight CAPCOM. Flight CAPCOM.
Flight, are you here?
Maybe it's having mic issues again.
What happened to Flight?
I wish I knew.
I think he kind of, I don't know. Maybe we should try pinging him in Discord then.
Alright, how's that looking to use?
Log into com.
Say again, Apollo? Sorry, I didn't quite get that.
How's the PTC look to you?
It looks all good. Yeah, we see right. They look all good. Thanks, Apollo.
Roger.
Guidance / GNC confirms.
I didn't see Flight say anything about stepping out, so do we want to assume he's having?
I'm just gonna give him like a couple minutes.
Yeah, give him a couple minutes, and we'll ping him. If not, if he doesn't respond,
All right.
we'll just have to talk.
Idea here to make. I'm on the flight loop here, just in case you can hear me. If we want to get his attention, let's just all set ourselves to red. That might get him thinking.
Oh wait, he's responding in Discord. He looks like mic issues.
Yeah, that's probably my issue. 9.
Okay, look. There's a headset maintenance station over here, guys. Use it.
Alright, so if he's having mic issues, AFD Capcom.
That's the joke.
I'll be answering on the flight loop. Go for AFD. What do you need?
Re-entry players are magic.
Just wondering here, is anything, he's now in PTC and it's going all good. Do we want him to time warp or what are we waiting on here?
Alright, do we have any
Maybe we should wait until we have war.
Do we have anything that we need him to do housekeeping wise? If not, if anyone doesn't have anything anything to send up, then in my opinion we are good to time warp.
AFD, what do we time warp into?
I would say time warp 2 SOIs. This way we maximize the amount of time in the session, and guidance has plenty of time to compute that inclination / LOI burn.
Barrage. Just as someone who made the flight plan, do we want to just do all of our housekeeping tasks at Lunar at SOI and just skip the ones in transit for now?
Yeah, that'll probably be good. It'll maximize the amount of time that we spend outside time warp. Alright, I'm gonna...
guys, break. Yeah, I was gonna mention it. PI had to leave and rejoin for it. Yeah, his mic switched on him, so.
Alright. I'm gonna go around the whole...
Assistant Flight EECOM.
Go
Well, I'm looking at the O2 Tank 2, and the quantity is a little bit less than O2 Tank 1. I need to stir the tank.
Here, EECOM.
How low are we talking? Are we talking like it's gonna be an issue now, or can it wait till Lunar SOI?
EECOM, verify you're on the right loop. You're transmitting on a different loop that AFD is listening to. None of us are.
I'm speaking on the AFD.
Oh. Please...
Yeah.
If I'm acting as flight, please let me know on the flight loop.
Okay, copy.
Yeah.
Okay, flight. 4% under.
Monitor it, and if it gets lower, if it gets really low after we get out of time warp, let me know, cause then we'll stir the tanks.
Copy that.
Houston, you have your housekeeping chores for the PTC?
Wait. Guys, I think I just... No? Oh, this is cool. Okay, anyways. So
Just talking about that right now, Apollo. Stand by.
Yeah, alright. Okay, I want to go around the horn to go for time warp to Lunar SOI.
didn't we do that again?
Retro, what do you think about Lunar SOI? Go or no go?
Go.
Guidance, what do you think? Go or
Nobody
no go?
hears me still.
We hear you.
Wait, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, I can hear you. Yeah,
PDI, we hear you.
Okay, so... Yes,
Okay,
I'm
great.
go for time warp.
Yeah, go for time warp.
Go for time.
Flight,
Wait.
I was just asking everyone if we were go or no go for time warp, because as I was thinking, we warped to Lunar SOI.
EECOM, CAPCOM on MOCR conf here.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Go Capcom.
Just looking over your shoulder here. I don't know what you said about the cab. Were we just talking about cabin pressure or something before?
No, we're the O2 tank.
Which one? Search tank or like which O2 tank?
No. O2 tank 2. Cryo supply.
Let me just... I'm just gonna check what he's looking at here quickly.
I can see you're looking at the LEM stuff, the LEM EECO stuff. Are you looking at that or?
No, on channel 3.
Which one is it?
The cryo
Oh, I
tab.
see. Which... Yeah, that looks fine, right?
I brought it up on the
No,
horn,
it's
if anyone wants to take a look.
What's the issue? I don't see an issue with it.
Yeah, I don't see an issue right now either.
No, it's O2 tank 2 is quantity is running a little bit lower than O2 tank 1.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah,
Just
Oh,
if
that's
just if that becomes more of a problem, just to be aware.
Yeah, that's completely normal. There's a small time
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah, there's a reason we have 2 tanks, also.
Thanks, EECOM. I'll monitor that. I will tell the Astro if it gets worse, but it should be okay for now.
Copy that.
Hey,
we're
just be
updating
glad
the
it's not
spreadsheet.
like. Just be glad it's not like me and NASSP earlier. I had it like off scale high by accident.
Yes, left the fans on.
Like,
And just because we're talking about this on this loop, EECOM, O2 flow is a little high, but it should be fine. I would just take note of that if it increases.
and I think it normally fluctuates like that in time warp. Sometimes it triggers the alarm, but
Not at 30 though. 30 is a little high for it. Just chilling there.
yeah.
All right, flight CAPCOM back on the flight loop. I didn't really hear the verdict of the go no go. I think we got like halfway around the room. Are we go to time warp? Yeah.
I'm going. I guess we're go. I think, because I didn't hear about any major issues. But if anyone has any, speak now or forever hold your peace. I guess.
Actually, it'd be Bob forever holding his peace.
Well, for the last 30 minutes, the O2 flow hasn't gone up, so shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Okay, then we're go for time warp.
Roger that.
We'll
Apologies.
test SOI, right? Awesome.
Apollo Houston, we're going to perform a warp here to Lunar SOI. We're going to completely disregard all housekeeping tasks up until Lunar SOI, so you'll probably have some fun things to do upon reaching that.
Roger, can I take a pause on that to go for snakes? It really take very long.
Do overtime?
Roger that, yeah.
Just leave the telemetry on.
No,
Wait.
don't.
Oh, I was gonna say we could have him leave the telemetry unblocked so I can start working as soon as it stops.
Yeah, where's that, Astro? You're all good to go grab some food.
Yeah, I'll be back in probably like 10 to 15 minutes, something like I'll just be here.
Fast intercept.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want that.
No. What? No. SOI.
Astro's gone flight, so it shouldn't really
Oh,
matter.
right, it does. He can do that.
A little late now. I guess we have nothing to do for 10 minutes. So how was it? How was your day today, guys?
Pretty good.
Ballin'.
Yeah.
It was alright.
Mine was pretty good.
Okay.
Well, if we're just
Anybody
waiting,
wanna
Tony
play-
is gonna go take a piss.
Yeah, that works.
Why not?
I
You're all
mean-
go for waste dump.
I mean, we all might as well all grab a snack anyway. I mean, Astro's gone, so I'm gonna grab a snack.
Yeah, sounds good.
I don't know because TELMU seems like she's news.
Retro, I'm noticing you're red. Is anything up?
Yeah.
Retro, you read?
I'm back.
Apollo 13 moments.
Is everybody just chilling on the econ channel? Goddamn. You're an ecom. Everyone's an ecom.
There's nothing else interesting happening.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Want your relay buses to be on. And
Did
the
we
SLA
not
SEP
work?
stuff is
Like, did we ever start warping before he walked away?
Nope. You vetoed it before we could tell him before he left.
So yeah, Econ, that's a
Oh.
pretty basic overview. Anything you want me to answer
No, we
before
didn't,
I leave you
Guido.
forever and watch you
What
fail?
happened is we had
Yeah.
sampling right before.
Yeah, but right before I reminded him that our whole time warp and it's a whole big thing now.
Yeah, about difference between primary coolant and secondary coolant.
Oh, those are I completely skipped over coolants right now isn't modeled, but those are your glycol loops. We're going to be mostly on primary. If the glycol radiator handle is pulled, those temperatures are going to be crazy high, and if it goes from it pulled to it's normally on, they're going to be crazy low, which is why I just take cool coolant with the fattest like charts.
You mean if it's set to bypass is the proper term?
Yeah. Well, yeah, the handle is pulled, which is set to bypass.
Set
So,
to
yeah.
bypass.
Okay. Thanks. I understood that.
Yeah.
Set to bypass.
On the life support side of things, I didn't really talk too much about the surge tank. You don't really need to monitor too much until SEP, before SEP. You want that to be full before SEP, because you want O2 when coming back home. Cabin pressure, it being around 5 psi or psai is
Actually,
good.
also,
Yeah, that one I
Luke,
understand.
Yeah.
another side note is you actually want to have a decent amount of water in the waste tank before cap step as well.
Oh yeah.
Because that's your coolant once you're separated.
Yeah. The portable. Are you talking about? Yeah, the waste tank. Yeah, I understand that. Just talking about the waste tank too. Again, not simulated because a lot of the heat stuff is because a lot of the heat systems on Apollo is not simulated. Normally you don't want to dump below 25% because that helps cool some of the systems. So yeah, you just normally dump when it's really high and like dump it down to 50 or to below. I would use like 30%. It's a very small tank, in terms of size for everything.
I could probably do like the final Halo level in like the time it's taking for him to go get food.
I could probably go grab my food actually.
I guarantee you the second you
Okay,
get up
thanks,
to the
Luke.
keyboard, you will return. I guarantee
No
you.
problem.
That's how,
If you have any
that's how it
other
always works.
queries, inquiries, and all that stuff, Todd is stalking you on this loop, as he should, and I'm on CAPCOM loop, so
Okay, thanks.
no problem.
I'm always listening, Wazowski. Always listening.
Very interesting. Imagine some crazy
And
master lab goes
play
up and
CAPCOM.
Astro's
I'm
up there.
gonna go grab my food. I'll be back in like 5 or 2.
Roger, Capcom.
I would send that slug into space. I'd love to hear those comms. Also, Lily answered you in the chat thingy.
Yeah, that's right.
Flight GNC stepping away for a second.
Roger.
I am GNC. Hey, I was GNC.
No, you were guidance,
Wait,
sir.
your guidance.
But I was surrogate GNC.
No one was here.
But I whatever. We gotta lay out the rules of dibs for MOCR.
Okay, I called
Take
dibs on
that.
flight from now on.
Okay. Which put it on dibs for taking fuck it.
I think dibs for flight goes
Just
to
be
Scorch.
guidance. You need your guidance.
I
Tom's
mean,
just helping me out here.
To be quite honest, typically it is if we're being honest, typically it is a organizer for the most part this time around, hasn't it?
I mean, I am technically an organizer.
You
I just don't
literally
really
are.
Well,
organize.
start organizing.
Exactly. Well, to be fair, you can't be kicked out anymore. It's once you're inaugurated into the role, you can, unless you know, resign. That used to be a thing.
What? Whoa.
I think we should. I mean, at this rate, by the time we'll be in SOI by the time Astro returns.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all didn't hear that we're doing the full length mission with no time warps?
No!
Sorry.
Oh, well.
Let's go.
No, we
I mean,
do.
we can take
We all are
shifts.
trapped here now. You can't
Yellow
leave.
back rooms.
3
Shit.
days.
Shit. You know what? Fine. I'll stay up all night and monitor things.
We need 3 shifts of an entire MOCR for
Well, I thought
that.
it was 3 days.
Or I could just stay
Dibs
up
on
all
my
night
flight.
and monitor things. Dibs on black team.
I forget the color organizations. I think white was Gene Crayons.
Yeah, that's really all I remember.
The gold was Jerry Griffin.
Peter Griffin. Oh my god, no, god.
Shut
Oh
the hell up.
god.
Jerry Griffin.
Could you imagine?
Final flight.
Could you imagine how horrifying that would be?
Were you saying that we're on a good course here?
Yes, I say we would.
Fuck's sake. This is why Astro can't leave for more than 10 minutes. Like,
Hello,
3
I'm a
minutes.
flight director. Yeah.
No.
Fuck's sake.
Wait, Tata. When he gets back, talk on his lip and do the voice.
Yes! Oh my god, yes! Do that.
He's like, what? Peter Griffin?
If only we could set up a master alarm. And
I don't think they. Well, to be fair, they never really used crew alerts.
I think out of all the Family Guy
Yeah, they
characters,
used
my
to
best
wake up.
impression is Stewie. Actually,
Wait, they did? They did?
Do it.
I thought I did.
I don't think they did. I think they just did wake up music.
No,
I don't
your
even know what to
Stewie
say though.
Impression, Todd. No. You can go flat down.
Oh, yeah.
Stewie.
Wait, no.
Lady
Stewie-
Gaga.
You need port light for when you
Stewie-
get
I would like a taster, please.
Oh, fuck! Guys.
Talk to him.
This is why, guys, this is why Astro cannot be away for more than 2 minutes because we get antsy and we get crazy.
Flight.
So when he gets back, do the Peter Griffin voice.
To GNC talk to Apollo on the AG loop using his Stewie voice impression.
Capcom, do you want to just swap roles then?
Oh god, yes, I would do the impression the whole time.
Come on,
We won't get anything done. We'll be
Be
too busy laughing to get anything done, will we?
Let's just see.
I think Scorch is slightly traumatized by the idea of Peter Griffin in flight control.
GNC Capcom on MOCR Conf. Are we firing quads right now?
We do have usage on quads B and C.
Oh wait.
Active usage?
He's an auto.
Yeah.
I have
I'm
tank
seeing-
fluctuations. I'm sorry, corrections. I have tank fluctuations. I do not have usage.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, right. Yeah, I'm just looking at our velocity. And our
Yeah,
result
see, we have
velocities.
Scorch's,
I'm sorry,
we
I'm
have
doing the wrong
Scorch's
way.
support for our CAPCOM idea.
All right. It support means we
Luke,
do
let's
it.
do it. Luke, come on.
Do it.
I hope
Well,
that
this
this goes around the flight control community, Scorch.
Oh,
I'm
probably
gonna
not.
tell everybody about it.
That.
Yeah, let me move
You
over.
can also check the stream.
If I laugh anymore, I will die.
To be fair, in one cutaway, Peter Griffin was director of Apollo 13, so it's kind of canon.
Oh fuck! Oh, that's right. No.
Okay.
Oh,
What
this
what
so
we
what's
really need?
PDI?
Sorry, Ginger.
PDI. You
Yes.
want to swap holes of top?
EECOM, I want to look at this in a system that is good. What do we have that looks good? Failure is not an option. Me.
Bro, what?
Stand by. I'm
Flat
gonna-
network,
I'm gonna link this to some people.
Yeah. We should link
I
this
want this
down.
mark
Just
all
like
the way down back to Earth with time to spare. We never lost an American space, we sure as not gonna happen.
We never lost an American in space, and we're not going to lose one on my watch. Me.
Wait.
I don't know if I can do a quagmire.
Wait. What color? Wait.
I don't know. I don't know.
I know
I
someone
can do a
who can do
quagmire.
that.
Guys.
Who's
It's
like the
been
old
25
hat
minutes.
pedo? I know someone who does a
Guys.
perfect pedo.
Wait. Would Columbia count as in space?
No, it was an atmosphere.
But I mean, I guess it kind of counts, but kind of doesn't.
No, it's still an atmosphere. The only people who've been lost in space are 3 cosmonauts.
Oh no,
Yeah,
not
they got
the
us.
DD press. Yeah, they got DD press.
Yeah.
I know someone who can do a perfect Halbert impression. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
He got the whistle and everything.
Who's fucking with the abort command? Who's fucking?
I'll do it right now.
I think he's just flipping the switch on and off because he's bored.
All right, I linked.
You know we have an issue
I
with
just want to see what
Flight
happens when he
4.
comes back and sees the light on.
All right, I linked the thing to 2 people, and I want them to just listen. Hopefully.
Wait,
they
turn it
see
on again. Turn the thing on again.
Fly, I'm the taster. Oh, I can't.
Turn the
The thing about Halpert is you got to do like the whisper with it too.
Yeah, no, I know somebody who's so good. He has like the whistle too. You know how he like breathes through his teeth and shit. He does a little whistle.
PDI.
Yeah.
Turn the abort stage on.
Okay.
Houston Apollo, I have returned to Apollo too long.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Tom. Do it, Tom. Do it. Just do it.
Impression.
Todd, you got that.
Am I officially Capcom now,
I
or
think it's
Luke, you doing it?
Yeah.
Tom, do it. Tom,
Yeah,
do
we
it.
should well, I think we should take a vote. All in favor of kicking Luke out as Capcom.
Thanks, guys. I really enjoyed my time here.
I.
I.
Can I get a mic check, Capcom?
Look at Peter
And loud and
Griffin.
clear, Apollo here. This is Peter Griffin, your new Capcom.
Light on.
Turn the report on.
Yeah, I just want to see it. Did someone on my station?
We still go to work for LOI?
Hey, Houston Apollo, you're good to go for that warp now. Meh.
Finally. Yes, God, yes, please warp.
Oh, Luke, you can have the
Days.
Capcom.
I just get so
Yeah.
many minutes of spreadsheet.
Yeah, it does
working.
that. Wait, leave it on.
Is
Leave it
that
on.
great?
Yeah. Break. Guys, PDI. It does. It sets up. It lights up the abort crest, abort command, and abort stage lights on my station.
Really, the abort light lights up your abort light on your station?
I know. I just didn't know they worked. I thought they were just crap like the others. Like, look, I still have. For Christ's sake, I
You
still
know,
have
you need
update.
2 people to do that. You need 2 people
Yeah.
to send an abort command. I just
Makes
have to
sense.
like run over to the FIDO desk and look
Okay,
back.
Makes
You're gonna have to
sense
do
in
it
case
H2
you know you
list.
accident make. Oh God, no, not until we're in SOI.
Yes.
Like, can we get Capcom to like surreptitiously inquire if the abort light is on?
Yes.
Apollo
I'll do
Houston, just checking up here. Is your board light on?
How's the negative, Houston?
Nice, guys. Now we cannot use the abort light the entire mission. Sick.
Apollo Houston, just verify that your fridge is running.
Switch. The abort light
What the
switch. When you turn it
fuck?
off, you can't turn it on. It is
Yeah.
a one-use abort
Which
light.
kind of makes,
So that-
well, it literally is one use.
So we can no longer send an abort light.
Aw, frick.
Like, by definition, the
that
abort
light is only
switches
for use
are,
during launch.
yeah. I think it's disabled by the sequencer afterwards.
Alright.
It's
If I'm
just disabled by
flight,
the
next time I'm
EECOM
flight, I'm doing
switch.
Peter Griffin flight, okay? So y'all better want me to be
Guys,
flight.
so just
Okay,
the
Gene Kranz.
organizers in the room who, I guess would just give flight to, Todd next week.
No, PDI can have it through this time.
No, not this week, next week.
I'm filling out a
Next week's
spreadsheet.
was
Damn it. Where's,
The
come
spreadsheet
on,
for who's
take one for the
flight.
teammate.
I already completed a bunch of stuff on it.
I need to see the
What are you
spreadsheet guy,
talking
huh?
about? What do you need me to do?
Actually, two things. Let Todd be flight next week, and once we're in SOI, switch the map.
So, the map is 2222.
Not for me.
No, this can be flight next week. Me and Luke have been like flight for a long ass time, so
Fair enough.
it's good to hand it off to other people.
So we have something to look forward to.
Honestly, I'm
next
just
time
trying to
we
get
flight.
levels.
Dude,
Alright, check it.
Jesus Christ, dude.
that's an abuse of power,
Give me that
man.
seat right now.
That's an abuse of power.
No.
It's-
As flight, I tell you no.
Damn.
Luke, that's an abuse of power.
You're talking to the wrong guy. You should want to talk to me.
Bro, what time is SOI?
Like 48 hours.
Typically, I think it varies like 48. The highest I've gone is like
Re-entry.
52 re-entry.
The song.
Is that gonna be flash? There's echoes on the stream.
No. No, oh god,
Yes,
it's
it
def-
is.
Say again, what is there?
I talked with.
No, it is the same RTL.
Few echoes.
Okay.
Uh,
I'll try to
we like
troubleshoot it
way
to
too
see
much
what
S4B
the
delta
cause
B.
is, 'cause it shouldn't have a problem. I'm using a headset, so there's no way you could be hearing any echoes.
There's echoes of the other people in MOCR.
Okay.
Like it's not like they're just like doubled up. Like there's two of them and they're slightly delayed.
I don't have. Are there any echoes right now?
Stand by.
I've got the flight loop muted, so there shouldn't be any echoes.
Okay, so you are not echoed, but everyone else in MOCR is, including myself.
Okay, thank you for clarifying. I don't know how to
No, it'd
fix it.
probably just be.
That's fine. Sounds super noticeable.
Sounds like it's just
Alright.
your OBS.
You might just have like two audio devices left if you're recording by accident.
AFD, sometimes in more modern versions of OBS, if you're using like Streamlabs OBS, they automatically have desktop audio capture already in there. So if you have another audio capture in there, it can cause doubling up.
Alright.
If not, make sure that your mic sensitivity is set further down so that way it's not picking up
Yeah,
desktop audio on its own.
I had the desktop audio
Also,
on.
anybody notice that AFD is talking on the AG loop?
Yeah, I was because it was a stream issue, which I think is important enough to speak on the AG loop.
Yeah, that's fine.
And it's also
It's kind of meta,
yeah,
so
it's a him stream issue. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you didn't realize it or not.
it's not like it's scheduled broadcast.
Yeah, it's
But anyways,
Remember-
Peter Griffin FOD
What?
would
No,
probably
if
just
it
have
was scheduled
cutaways of him
broad-
putting other random
Look, if it
celebrities
was a
in
scheduled broadcast,
desks.
we wouldn't be doing this. We weren't. We need me as Apollo 10 for the Apollo 10. Swearing.
If I could, I know I'd have to get somebody who I know can do a couple impressions, but I don't think they'd like the game. I don't think they'd like this.
I can also do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
Yes, do that, dude. You have to do that as Capcom.
Shorts of what?
Arnold!
The guy
Yes,
I'm thinking
do
of,
it.
the guy I'm thinking
He's the
of,
new Capcom.
the person I'm thinking of did work in radio for a while and has that kind of. He's just a great commentator. If I could get him to be interested in this, I would. But I don't know if he'd like it.
Tell him it's for a good cause. Good cause. It's for we're a fucking board foundation.
Tell him to spend 20 bucks just to do impression.
But still, I'd run it by him to see if he thought it. I did mention the guy. to look at
I mean,
him.
it couldn't hurt. Yeah, it couldn't hurt. Warp faster.
Or I'll see if I can get him to watch me stream it in Discord for him and see if he likes it. I don't know. I'd have to.
You know what I have?
I'd
You know,
have-
I
I'd
just
have to,
realized I have like
do a multiplayer session with somebody and have him
Yeah.
have him watching. Which
I have a
is
note-
Tricky.
I have a notepad that's literally perfect for writing down pads. It's like the right size and everything.
I just use MS Paint.
I just use my tablet.
In all seriousness, I just do it on my phone.
Yeah. Really? I use my tablet because it's easier and I have a stylus for
My
it.
phone's a note, so it's basically a tablet.
So it has a stylus, yeah.
Yeah. Has
Yeah,
screenwriting and
you
stuff like that.
Yeah, as long as you have like a stylus for it, you can basically do pads. And the funny thing is, a phone is literally the right form factor. Think.
Looks like we are at SOI.
Maybe we should check.
Okay.
Oh, I know how to check. F3. We're at SOI.
Guidance, if
and
you
we're
can
heading
start
straight
planning a
into the
mid-course to get our prepare-ups.
Oh,
Yeah,
way
we
ahead
need
of you.
Yeah, are we in a
I'm just
collision
gonna
course
shut
right now?
off the loops here. I'm just gonna shut off MOCR comp so I can pay attention.
We have reached Lunar SOI.
Focus rather.
Also, everybody, this is Flight. I'm gonna step away for about 10 minutes. AFD,
Oh,
if you
God.
can take over during that time.
Copy that, Flight. I'll take over.
What's with the
Is he on a
10-minute
collision?
breaks now,
Is he on a
guys?
collision course? Okay, let me just go through the. Let me just go through the spreadsheet real quick.
All right.
Fly GNC.
Go for GNC.
Just out of curiosity, your preference. What do you want more, a GNC or a Fido?
Fido.
All right. I need Fido and GNC to give me information.
I can do Fido. I have
Guidance.
I can do Fido. Yeah.
Guidance. I need you computing the mid course. I don't.
No,
wanna
but
have
I
you
mean,
sitting,
okay,
I don't want to
yeah,
have you
never mind.
sitting for half an hour like happened last week.
Hey,
No,
hey.
it wasn't your fault. It wasn't. Well, you didn't know.
It wasn't my. Yeah, I wasn't
Yeah,
paying attention.
So
Actually, no. I should. They
Apologies.
should have
Good
kept me
morning.
appraised
We're
of
right
what
now
was
just
going
speaking
on.
about getting your mid-course rated
I
up to
think.
your
I don't remember. It was a week ago.
Roger that.
all right, let's EECOM. Could I get you to move over to
Oh, I
Fido
guess I need
for
that
a moment
screen up
and
anyway, don't
just read off the orbital values?
Would you like me to null out the VTC?
What channel's the Fido? Oh, here's the guide. Never mind.
Stand by, Apollo. If you want, you can just go over your EPS and EECS monitoring checks in the moment.
Copy, will do.
Alright. While we're computing the burn, does anyone have any housekeeping stuff that we didn't do after the mid-course that needs to be done?
Go ahead,
now?
EECOM.
Go, EECOM.
EECOM, check what loop you're on.
Should we dump the H2? Let me check really quick.
Wait, phase
hang
is true anomaly, right? Just checking again. Guys, the phase is true
Yeah,
anomaly,
stand by. I'm
right?
just handling something else right now. I'll get to that in just a second.
Yeah, okay.
Flight GNC.
Go, GNC. What do you got for me?
I can confirm that through the warp we are still maintaining our roll rate of 0.5 degrees per second.
Alright.
For the PTC, that is.
Yeah, I think we've been in PTC long enough. Let's get the housekeeping stuff done, or housekeeping list done down here to send it up. But I know one of the things we want to have on that is to stop PTC.
Okay, would you like to do PTC before or after housekeeping?
I was gonna say before.
The H2 pressure is pretty much right at the limit of the band, but other than that, everything looks good.
Flight EECOM.
Roger that. Is that H2 tank 1 or 2 there?
Go, EECOM.
Flight EECOM.
Go, EECOM. What do you need?
I say we dump the H2O.
Say again. What do you mean by dump H2O? Oh, waste dump. Yeah.
It's at 99.
Water.
Yeah,
Wastewater,
waste dump.
yeah.
Yeah, let's do a waste dump. Do we? Anything else? Any other information for me?
Standby flight.
Flight GNC, I'd like to do the waste dump after PTC nullification, obviously.
Alright, yeah, that'll be the second thing.
EECOM, CAPCOM on MOCR conf. Did you get what he said about the H2 tank pressure and the O2 tank pressure?
Standby. Yeah, it looks like we have a difference here, a gap.
Raj, anything you want to do about that? Like turning off or off in the heaters?
Sturdy, I guess. Maybe stir the tanks? I don't know. Or the heater.
Stirring the tanks is just to get it moving. The thing that controls pressure, if I remember correctly, is the heaters.
Yeah, I guess we can turn on the heaters for O2 or turn off. I'm not sure.
Heater increases pressure, so what tank is high?
Yeah, so turn on the heaters for O2 tank 2 and H2 tank 2.
Oh, roger, they're both low. Okay.
Copy that.
And you want the waste dump to what percentage there?
I'd say we had it at like 50% at the beginning. We can keep it around there.
50, roger.
Or a little bit more.
Alright, flight Capcom. Anything else besides this null PPTC waste dump and just heat the tanks to deal with the pressure difference?
What about the fuel cells? Do we have to do any purchase of those?
Looks good.
Sure, we have been in
Probably,
space
sorry,
for 2 days. I'm
I'm
thinking
actively eating right now, but yeah, it's been a while.
Looking at the DC amps and the temperature.
Oh, the fuel cell purge is just to get rid of any impurities in the reactant, so there's nothing really you can do to see if
but
you
the
did or not.
side note, remember the H2 lines have
Takes
to be
20
heated for
minutes.
20
Yep,
minutes.
they have to
Yeah,
be heated.
it's a pain in the ass.
Time warp is there.
It's something you definitely definitely need to apply and do. Yeah, we can't do that while I'm planning a burn. We absolutely cannot because we don't want to fuck up the RTCC.
Yes, when we're computing a burn like this, we're not gonna mess with the RTCC and screw up.
Well, we
Oh,
can just
okay.
start the heating now and just wait for later.
Yeah, true.
20 minutes is long, but not too
All
long.
right.
We're on a
Capcom.
free return trajectory, right?
No.
Capcom, what I have for him right now is to exit PTC, do a waste dump, and increase the pressure in H2 tanks 1 and 2, and do an O2 H2 fuel cell purge. I also think P52 option 1 and 3 should be done. Order up to his discretion.
Sorry, what was the last thing?
P52 option 1 and 3. The order of the P52 is up to his discretion.
Flight guidance, your loop.
Go.
We want to do a option 1 before we have a refs mat. Sorry.
What do you got,
flight.
guidance?
This is actually. Okay. Who the hell? First of all, I want the name who planned TLI because we're gonna need to burn a lot of Delta V to get our orbit so we don't kill ourselves. We're at like negative 700.
That was 3 weeks ago,
altitude.
and I don't care who did it. What do we need to do to fix it?
Burn a lot of Delta V.
How much Delta V are we talking?
Unless you.
What's the damages? Cause. What's the damage?
Wait now, I'm working on that actually. Basically, we were, but at the way as it looks right now, we sure as hell will not be able to enter lunar orbit. We'll have to actually do free return.
Say again.
Flight GNC, if I may butt in here really quick.
Go GNC.
I think we had another error on this flight if we're running off the save that I started as flight because we came up short and we're going the wrong way around the moon. So we do not have free return available.
All right. I thought I did the burn.
So, do you want me to plan direct abort then?
All right. Did we start? I'm sorry. Yeah. Did we start on a new one from orbit?
Yeah,
Negative.
I think so.
This is the one that was. No, this is the one that wasted TLI. This is
Okay,
when you
flight's
started.
back.
Welcome back, Flight.
We may have a small problem.
So,
Flight.
okay. Yeah.
Okay. First things first.
Well, wait. Okay. First things first. We need to figure out which save this is.
I can
Okay.
tell you as someone who has been runs the organization for this is the one that Todd started, and number 2, Wiz, is this list you want me to radio up to him now?
That's the list, but have him stand by because
I think we have more pressing issues.
We're looking at pressing issues.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want me to tell him?
We should.
Tell him we may have to scrub the landing.
Okay.
Well,
I haven't really heard any how much Delta V it's
Yeah,
gonna cost.
let's actually. No, because I'm working
Okay,
on it.
everybody,
Let's just-
hold up. What's the problem?
I want to know whether you want me to start planning a return to Earth, or you want me to try.
I
and
don't
get
have
us-
enough information here to make any decisions.
I was asking
what info
Wiz,
do we
but-
have?
Okay, so we're basically we're gonna crash into Moon unless we spend like a large amount of our Delta V. But as it looks right now, we won't be
Okay.
able to put ourselves in orbit.
Okay. What
And
kind
we're
of
not
Delta V are
free
we
return.
looking at for that mid-course?
Well, I can guarantee you it's not going to be. We're not going to have enough. But I'll keep looking. I'll keep
I think
trying.
Flight needs numbers.
Okay.
Flight, I have a housekeeping list to radio up to him.
I'll let you know when I have something more
What
definite.
is the list?
Currently on the list, we got null PTC, perform a waste up till about 50% waste. Turn on the line or the heaters for O2 tank 2 and H2 tank 2. Fuel cell purge, the whole shebang, H2 and O2. And there was a P52 option 1 there, but I have removed it and changed it with the P52 option 3 because we have no updated refs mat to give him.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, okay.
I think the option
Okay, yeah,
one
we're
was
definitely
thinking
not
we were
going to
gonna
be
do a burn here.
flight guidance.
Go guidance.
Our current periapsis is negative 700 nautical miles altitude. We need to burn at
Okay,
least
I have the
6,000.
orbital data pulled up.
Yeah, as it stands, we'd have to burn prograde about just to get us to like negative 300 nautical miles altitude. We have to spend 600.
Well, that's
Yeah.
appropriate. We don't have radial in or out. You could ask the Astro to try planning something.
Go. Remember the last time we tried doing that?
Oh, right.
Flight
yeah.
Capcom.
Go Capcom.
I did not hear if you said yes or no to this list.
I said yes.
Rush.
Flight guidance.
Go guidance.
So, should I start planning return to Earth burn, or? Since it'd technically be a regular P-30 since we don't have 37.
Right now,
but-
your orbit isn't ideal, so we're looking at a rather large mid-course correction with the possibility of scrubbing
He's
the
just
landing.
not gonna tell him
However,
that
that
his
is
orbit
still
isn't
in
intact.
This
may
is the
be
second
accrued lunar
time
impactor at
almost
the
got
moment.
we've
On
gotten
to housekeeping.
third time
we
we've
need to
gotten
null the
almost gotten
PTC
Bob
for
killed.
funnel
I
waste up
think.
to 50%. Heat both the O2 tank 2 and H2 tank 2
So flight
to
guidance.
raise the pressure on those two tanks, and also perform a fuel cell purge on H2 and O2. And finally,
Flight
P52 option 3.
guidance.
Go
It's hard
guidance.
to
Roger that. Knowing if you here.
on flight 24/7.
Well,
Could I?
I'm trying to
could
ask
I make a
flight.
question?
Yeah. Do we want do you want me to calculate return to Earth, or we're just gonna let Bob die?
Jinju, I got.
Uh,
Wouldn't be the
guys,
first
I'd
time.
like
I
to
got
have
one for
him
you.
die.
Jinju.
Don't worry, we have like 50 more clones.
What about burning in the reverse direction?
I'm
to,
kidding. Yeah.
our
I'll
orbit?
get to work on it.
That's gonna be even more Delta V.
Yeah, but
Humor me
at
and
this-
see.
at
Let's
this-
see. Let's see what it
at
looks
this
like
bit,
for
yeah,
inverting the
but-
orbit.
look, listen.
Hey,
listen.
I got an idea.
this
We have him
point-
burned by the seat of his pants.
At this point,
That's our
it
only
doesn't
option.
matter. Like, it doesn't matter what we do. We're sure as hell not landing on the moon.
Yeah.
What matters
Okay.
is getting him back alive.
So I want to try something. Everybody, break.
Yeah, we're listening.
Hey, everybody.
EECOM keeps talking. I don't think he's listening to the flight loop.
Okay. That's the aerogram.
I need
Anyway,
everyone to break. Okay.
I got this. Everybody
First
shut
of
the
all-
hell up and let flight talk.
Nope, including you, Jinju. I'm sorry. Whenever Astro's
Stop it.
talking, we listen. Okay? First of all.
And please be quiet while I'm speaking Astro as well. I'm
Yeah.
trying to both listen to what Flight needs to say and what the Astro needs to say. So just
Astro
I
has
get an
com priority.
instruction
When
to
he
radio
speaks, we listen. Next is flight.
Econ, Capcom,
Everyone else is
will
there.
confirm.
okay, so I've got a solution that I would like to clear with guidance if he has input. But what I
Yep.
think is we do a P52 option 2 to align to the local vertical, and we use that to burn radial out. Dump A or B.
Yeah, it's A or B. I think
is normal.
typically A. I think B's the backup, isn't it?
But anyway, we give
Um,
him like a good, pretty much large amount of delta V. Like
PDI,
300 meters per
I can't
second
hear
to
you
burn.
over him. Okay, say again now. Okay, so you're saying flight?
Okay, so we either have him look at verb 82 and use the rect on, or we have him look at V82 and use the EMS to burn a rough amount of delta V.
Do we know if verb 82 works that way in re-entry?
Yes.
Fair enough. I mean, we could try it. But we would need to know. I guess we could have him look at the orbiter view too and see if he.
I'm thinking we tell him to like try 200 meters per second, but monitor verb 82 as well.
Sec.
I mean,
You could also
there's not.
just like go in. Actually, I've got a better idea. Just go into P30 and modify register 3.
Yeah, but the thing is here is that we need. I think
Guidance. I'm gonna leave that up to you. So
honestly, I'm gonna plan a
Hey,
burn,
guys.
but
We need to clear the flight loop here.
Guys, I, as Capcom, had to turn off the flight loop to do my job. You guys are being ridiculous here.
If you're going to discuss, go to the MOCR conference. If not, if you're radioing
sorry,
something
we're
to
trying to
flight,
keep the
go to the
Astro
flight
alive.
loop. If not, go to conference.
this is the. I am talking to
yeah,
flight
we're
about.
trying to keep him alive over here.
Yeah. So you can't try
Discussing a
to.
mid-course correction.
We don't need backseat drive.
Flight, you got to accept that your responsibility is to look at the big picture, and you're not supposed to be hailed as an expert. You're just a decision maker. Let us make the decisions down in the conference loop.
Well, he was giving me a good idea, so yeah.
I am making a decision with Guidance's input.
Exactly. I was asking for his decision on whether we should try return to Earth.
I'm proposing an idea,
Exactly.
which might not be my position, but
Okay, actually, on second thought, we'll stop dog.
Flight Capcom.
go Capcom.
All right, I have things to say to him. We're gonna get him to turn on the heaters for O2 Tank 1. Is that all good for you, or good to you?
On or auto?
We're gonna put them on because the pressure's a little low, so we're gonna try and raise the pressure a little bit.
I'm looking
Flight
at the pressure display,
guidance.
so I think we're good with that. We can put them on,
But
but actually auto is probably a better idea. So
they've been in auto and it's been decreasing.
Oh, okay.
That's what EECOM.
then we can put them
showed
on
me,
for a
yeah.
little bit, and then back to auto
Flight
when we get balanced.
guidance.
Go flight. Go
Affirmative.
Guidance.
Do you remember what the total delta V the SPS is capable of giving us was again?
With the LEM, it's about 6,000 feet per second.
Oh, okay, that's good.
A little bit less than that.
But I don't think reentry simulates the weight of the LEM. So
No, it does. It definitely does.
Budget at most 3,000 in my opinion. Flight. What do you think?
Alright, that's on. How's our 2 minutes looking?
2 minutes have just passed now.
GNC flight.
Reset it and start it.
Roger, reset.
Consider using the dips for getting back on the free return.
We could. It's just more
Wait, what's
difficult to
that?
plan. The
dip?
descent engine.
What? Oh,
The DPS.
Yeah.
dips.
I mean,
Flight
and
Capcom.
I don't think we can. I don't think we can actually
Go
do.
Capcom.
I don't think option 1 works at the moment. I think it's bugged in LEMs.
No, if we can do option 1 on the CSM and then just do the opposite of that to get the dips pointing back in terms of
No, that's a good
orientation,
idea.
we
Yeah.
could. And as long as we
But-
give him a delta V to burn, we can just burn the dips for that. just
Yeah,
calculate
and-
burn the combo.
Yeah.
Oh,
but I
that's
wanna,
actually- yeah,
I
oh,
think we
wait,
should
wait.
use the SBS first before
Guys,
we
I
consider
think-
pressurizing
yeah.
the dips.
Yeah, and what I could do is we can just plan this and have him. We can just. We won't have him. We have him enter it manually into program 30 in the LEM. That way, he has a planned burn using the SPS planner. But
Okay, really quick, breaking in here really quick. I heard Flight was considering using SPS first. I want to make sure that we're thinking about this on a weight consumption level with thrust to weight efficiency. If we use the LEM dips first, we can eject the LEM when we're out of fuel on that, and then use the SPS more efficiently later on.
Apologies.
What I'm
30 seconds
thinking
on the
is
timer,
we're
Mark,
not going
30
to need
seconds.
actually that much fuel. If I mean,
for
I
return to
want to.
Earth, we're
I
gonna
don't
need a
want
lot.
to commit to not landing until we have to.
Flight eco.
Go EECOM.
Look,
I
Wait,
get
so,
Astro
okay,
to dump the potable water.
flight guidance.
We can't dump the potable water. Sorry.
Um,
And
okay,
also, just
copy that.
note you, since I'm looking at the cryo display,
And
the
Apollo
O2
Houston,
one
your timer is
pressure
not
is going
expired.
up, so you might want to turn the heater
Flight
off.
Progress
guidance.
towards the last 2 minutes.
Copy that.
Go, guidance.
Okay, so
Say again, you need another 2-minute timer?
Okay, firm, this will be the last one.
So
There you
are we
go.
2 minutes
trying?
starting now.
Okay, we're gonna try. Oh, so are we trying? Are we? Am I planning return to Earthburn, or am I trying to still attempt LOI?
I would like to still be able to attempt LOI. I think what we
This is a
want to
bad
do
idea.
is get uplink to accept, and then put in, mess around with P30 basically, instead of using the burn planner because we only have prograde and retrograde with the burn planner. We can put in a radial out value and then see what noun 42 gives us, and mess with it from there.
So basically, cycle through P30 until the cows
Yes.
come home.
Yes. I mean, we don't need a precise paraloon value, just something that's not an impact.
If you say so.
Flight GNC.
Go GNC.
What I would suggest we do if we try to do a radial out, taking into account what Jinju has said about the glitch with game computing a radial out, we can do a combined forward burn / radial out, so maybe at like 45 degrees, maybe slightly higher, and that should probably be kosher.
Flight
Possibly,
system
but
butting
I'm not
in.
saying we compute a radial out. We're not computing anything. We're just throwing it into P30. I mean, unless you're talking about
Well,
like
you could still
P30
radio up a pad with P30 and
Apollo
give those values out like
Apollo
that.
Houston, your 30 seconds have passed. You're now at 25.
Flight
Mark
Look,
25
Could
seconds.
okay.
I,
All I'm saying
could I
is
make a
that
request, please? Before we do any
Yes?
of this, when we have the burns computed and sent up, we should have him do a save.
That's probably a good idea. Capcom.
5
Capcom.
seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1 now. Your
look,
timer's expired.
whatever. If we were gonna have soonish, because
Alright, now I gotta wait 13-ish minutes for the H2 purge heaters.
All the time to ignition as close as possible.
that's
And
as
Timer's
close as
13
I
minutes
can
for you
give
down
you us.
I have one going on my fancy smart device. Breaking the fourth wall.
Time power up the lunar module
the
because we
iPhone.
didn't get around to that last time.
Okay. Like what I'm saying is we don't power up the LEM unless we have to. Unless we feel like we don't have enough delta V to do what we're trying to do.
We, love of God, we will not have enough delta V.
Flight
using
CAPCOM.
the planner.
I'm saying
If we
we
use
might.
a plan burn.
We're not
Flight
using a plan
CAPCOM.
burn. That's my whole plan.
Can I interject for a second? My 2 cents
Yeah.
says we try it this way, and if not, we can use the descent engine to do the burn. And if we have to go that route, we tell him while we're computing it to start powering up the LEM.
Look, the other thing is that since we're entering the wrong side of the moon, wouldn't it be extremely difficult for us to plan TEI? Didn't we have an issue with that last time, Todd?
Well, I don't know what loop you're talking on here. It sounds like a MOCR conference thing. But the problem is we're getting sped up by the moon's gravity, so TI is gonna be a little bit problematic.
Exactly.
So
Just do a
it's gonna be really
direct
hard.
order.
That's why I keep telling. That's what I'm keep saying.
And don't use the
Flight
descent
CAPCOM.
engine. It doesn't have enough power.
It does. Flight Capcom.
It does, absolutely does. But
Go Capcom.
Really? Okay, well,
yeah,
we're using 100% thrust.
All right. Number 1, I finished my food, so it's pretty great. Number 2, you called for me a while ago.
Yeah, I would. Actually, I've kind of forgotten what I was trying to get you to say, but but I feel like the thing that's going to be nice is uplink telemetry to accept. And are you finished with like waste purges and everything waste dumps, fuel
Yeah,
filters, everything.
I've just been working with him right now on stuff. We're 10
Okay,
minutes.
can you get him
about.
to take a save before we start screwing around with P30?
Wait,
GNC
Roger,
guidance,
wait,
I have a question.
guidance.
Okay.
Go, guys.
One
I said, I
second,
guess.
one sec. So do
I'll talk to you later.
So you want? Oh wait, so now I understand. You want me to screw around with P30?
Yes.
Yay! Yeah, I can do that.
Flight Captain,
so wait,
just my
you were
2
saying,
cents about this whole thing.
Saying
I
Capcom,
think
you were stepped on my guidance.
I know. Just my 2 cents.
You were saying, Todd?
Before we. Just my 2 cents before we commit on
I was
something.
wondering
I think we should get the
if we can
actual
kind
Delta
of
V
make
needed to fix this
PDI
before
kind
we
of see our
work
perspective
on
here.
reports or whatever.
Can you potentially make
The
like
same-
a
The
full-blown
thing is,
Delta
we can't
V
without
like
messing with P30.
map
That's the only way we
of
can
sorts
get a
or
V
Delta
and
V like
number.
assessment of
Because
like how much
that's
it
what
would
we're trying
take
to do before we start reporting.
to get into
We're
orbit
going to need to do
in
a
want me to
return
get
compared to what we
I
have in
had
store?
the evidence,
Like, this
literally.
is a
right
necessary
now.
burn to not be a
It's
Okay,
literally
well
on my
let's
screen.
word it so he can see
Yeah,
it because
right.
he's not
Do
seeing it right
we
now.
want him to start powering up the LEM?
Look,
Really,
okay,
like,
so the
power up
thing
and not
is
actually
that
crash
I-
out anything, just
He
not-
said.
I think what I'm getting
6,000
at
Delta V.
is
I don't
I
think
think
we
what I'm
Yeah,
getting
okay,
at
then-
is can we just put this in
Right,
like what we
so
have
pressurize
versus
the-
what
so
we
just
need?
leave it
You know what I
as
mean?
is. Or you mean per
Well, what
pressurized
we
as is.
have is
Yeah,
a lunar
pressurize it, but
module.
don't like do anything with
which,
it.
Oh no, I mean like let's entertain his idea, but make
Sorry,
him
Fletcher,
see
terms of
that this
you
might
use
not
it
be
for
great.
this, but,
So
What
like
we
how
have-
much
okay.
SPS
Thing
feet per
you
second we
use,
have
him
versus
to
how
do
much we
at the
need
moment in
to
terms of
accomplish
setting
his
up the
goal.
LEM
We
for
need-
this
we need
basic,
more than
In
we
terms
actually
of
have.
LEM,
Be
nothing.
like,
How much?
Right. Just turn it on. Or
Ooh.
not turn it on, sorry. Just
Actually,
leave
I'll
some
punch it in.
indexes on the vacuum.
Give me a few minutes.
Yeah, that's
Okay, just
like if we could give him some hard numbers.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Apollo Houston.
The descent engine can be turned on multiple times, right? Because what I'm thinking is
Yeah, I can.
we have
What'd you say? Sorry.
1% margin in the tank.
Apollo Houston, just me
landing.
bugging you every 5 minutes or so.
No,
my
God, no.
smartphone
You need
doohickey
way
here is
more
saying
than
8
that.
minutes and
Alright,
45 when you last told me for
How much
that.
do we need to land?
And second
How
thing, we would like you to
fuel
pressurize
You
the
need,
LEM.
like,
Do
a-
not
use and still
start
fill
LEM
up?
in
You need
ingress
all of
checks-
it to land.
correction, sorry.
Well, no,
Get,
but no,
some
that's
air
not
in there.
necessarily true.
No, the hatch has been open for a while.
Not necessarily true.
It was the pressure was equalized when I got here.
Alright,
Yeah.
sick.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. I forgot how little the DOI is.
And flight, did you tell me to do anything else, or was that the thing you forgot? Because no, I forgot.
I was listening to MOCR Conf. I'm sorry. What did you tell him?
I just told him to pressurize the LEM, and he told me the LEM's already been pressurized. So anything
Okay,
else
the other
besides
thing
that?
was uplink telemetry to accept.
Roger that. And
Yeah,
Paulie
okay,
Houston,
so
when you have a chance, go ahead and
guidance,
flick the switch for
so,
uplink telemetry.
GNC
or
guidance.
Accept. We're gonna we're still trying to have you not become the first crewed lunar impactor, and we're gonna try and calculate some burns for you here.
GNC guidance.
Paulie Houston, did you get that last bit?
Yeah, I'll put that up for you. Yeah.
Roger that. Thank you, Apollo. And guidance Capcom on MOCR Conf. Uplink telemetry should not be accepted.
Acknowledged. GNC guidance. Todd.
GNC, this is
Guidance,
system
this is
flight on your loop.
GNC. This is
Go for
flight
GNC.
theory.
Guidance first,
I might
Tom.
have found- Yeah. Okay, so I put 9,999, which is the maximum amount you can put in, and we still only get a periapsis of 200 nautical miles, negative 200 nautical miles.
Okay, how much does the CM have on board typically for feet per second?
6,000.
Okay, so we're
Which is
3,000
a
over.
lot,
Okay,
basically.
we need to tell
Way
that to
over.
flight right now because he's on a suicide mission.
I'm listening. I'm
Oh, thank
listening
you.
to you guys.
Thank you, Shepard.
Okay,
which
so
is why I'm
fli-
saying we don't do that.
okay, good.
I'll
Can we consider
That's-
using dips for a free return trajectory burn right now?
Yes. But
Okay.
I have another
finally.
plan.
Wait.
Have you guys been listening to me?
Yes, we have. That's why we're trying to convince you otherwise. Sorry, I had to be blunt there.
Capcom guidance on MOCR. Are you planning retrograde burns? What burns are you planning?
God damn it, I don't know
Also,
anymore. at
Flight
this
Retro,
point.
do you want to add any input to this?
No, the SPS is
thinking
still
of-
alive, Richard.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay, so
Let's let
PDI, do you
Retro
know
talk
how
about
much
his job really quick here.
PDI? The fact of the matter is, how much delta V do we have in the descent propulsion system?
I don't know docked.
Because
Undocked,
we
have
need
about
to know.
7,000 feet per second. But
Then,
docked, it's probably closer to 2,500.
Makes sense. How much does 2,500 give me? I can kind of give us a rough estimate if
Can we compute it?
we can actually
Yeah,
avoid
it's
killing
Capcom on
ourselves.
MOCR.
The thing actually I'm thinking might
Yeah,
help
go ahead, guidance.
is we can like burn the service propulsion system and then turn around and use the dips and
Yes,
jettison
that's
the
what-
SM if possible, or just leave it
No.
like light.
No.
Do an Apollo 13 thing, basically.
They didn't jettison the service mod. Oh my
They
god.
considered it.
They did. Wait. Oh yeah, they did. But look, we wouldn't have enough fuel for any mid-course. That's the thing.
That's what,
We have
that's what the
RCS
dips is
fuel.
for. Yeah, we also have RCS.
Okay, so alright. The point is, if we use the descent propulsion engine first before we even consider the SPS, we can lose the extra weight. That's the point. That's what me and Todd are trying to tell you, is that we can just jettison the dead weight if we use the descent propulsion system first.
I'm kind of resisting the urge to just walk over to the guidance desk and start messing with P30 myself.
Don't you dare.
Can anybody hear me? I'm having issues. I got the failures menu up for some reason. What's the hotkey to close it?
Control
It should
T.
be Control T.
Thank you.
Okay, so what do we need to, before I even think about planning the rest, planning the abort burn proper, and mind you, we only have just over an hour to figure this out and power up the lunar module if we need to. What are we doing? Are we using the descent propulsion engine first and then jettisoning the lunar module? What are we doing?
I still think my plan can work, but if you want to work something out, then I guess you can.
Well, what me and Todd are trying to tell you is that what you're trying to attempt, either A, attempt to still try to attempt a landing, or B, using the surf propulsion system first is a bad idea, because we're still carrying the lunar module as dead weight.
What about
The only
think we
reason
don't need to
why
spend
Apollo
that
flight
much delta V.
flight GNC,
Go GNC.
the only reason why Apollo 13 considered getting rid of the the service module is because it was dead weight. But now we have dead weight in the LEM, which we're not going to use. I suggest that we burn with those first. So we have a good dips, we have a good ascent engine, which both have good fuel tanks. We can use those for some delta V, and then use the SPS the rest of the way
Oh,
home.
that's right. I never even considered using the ascent engine. It's a good idea. And we could have the service module control the RCS, so we have the most amount of fuel in the lunar module.
Okay, the thing I'm saying is that with prograde is a very inefficient way of doing this, and we can't plan
'Cause
radial out. But with P30 we
doing
can.
But within the look, the fact of the matter is, if we do it that way, we will be here all freaking night.
We don't need to
We
do
also-
with any sort of precision. We can do that later. What we need is to not be a crude lunar impactor. That's all I need.
Todd, I don't think he's gonna get the idea.
We're gonna be here all night anyway. That's the whole point of these things.
what I mean is we're gonna be here
Flight,
well
just remind me
beyond
again. What time does your internet come out?
8.
8.
That's why.
So in like 1 hour, right?
Oh,
Well,
I just
well,
realized
Todd, why don't
that
we just
once
wait 1 hour
once I
until-
leave, Spark becomes Flight. His solution just becomes
Well,
the default.
Either me or
well,
Todd
then
will take over
let's get
Flight.
on as your FOD. Let's start agreeing here.
For the love of God, please. This is more
So I have
stress
to
than I need in my
convince
life.
you before I leave, or else that's
Can
gonna
we-
happen.
So PDI,
Well,
what's
okay,
your plan here?
PDI, our window
You
for
want
the
you want to
burn
use
ends in an
P30
hour.
to try to you want to use P30 to try to get on
I'm trying to use
get a
P30
easier.
to plan a radial
I think
outburn.
it's possible.
That's all I'm trying.
I mean,
Yeah, I think it's possible
I
more
just
than
need
the
to-
program.
Honestly, I just need to know which register I need to.
Flight
Register
retro.
3 plus. Go retro.
Which one is it?
Hey, so I'm thinking about a little bit of everything here. Taking a look at the different charts and what our actual trajectory looks like. I don't think a landing is going to be possible, and I don't think we have enough FPS to
you.
get into orbit. So I'm thinking EECOM has a smart idea. At least I heard him talk about do a direct abort a while back. I've been off the loops here for a few minutes, so I don't know. If
Can you start a 1 minute 20-second timer?
We have very, very
We
much.
can do a direct
I have
abort.
not,
What I'm
but I'll
trying
set
to do
that
now
really
is
quick
not
for you.
be a crude lunar impactor.
Roger, let me know when it's set.
These two later.
You guys
What
stepped
me
on by
and
crew.
Todd
Say
have
that
been
again.
What me and Todd have been trying to convince you of for like the last 30 minutes, PDI, is a direct abort.
Flight retro.
using
Can you say
all
that
the-
again? You got stepped on by the crew.
This is like hurting cats.
What I'm saying is we do the direct abort later after a somewhat small radial out, not small, but like not large radial out.
Also,
Nichols
which
direction.
register was it again? I didn't hear you.
Do we have
Register
enough fuel
3
to do a
positive.
mid-course to
Got it.
do a? Do you have enough fuel for that?
It's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
a lot less than prograde.
Okay, you have the numbers to back that up.
I
Not-
do not,
yeah, we
but
don't.
I know physics. That's enough.
That's
think, like,
that's a
He's just
reassuring.
kind of saying
That's
like
reassuring.
what the difference is in terms of.
He's
like,
winging
radio
it.
out to
He's winging it.
prograde
That's what he's
is
saying.
Break,
He's
break.
Look,
winging it.
I have over 10,000 hours in KSP. I know enough.
Break. Could I interject for a second?
Don't make me
Could I
laugh.
break? Could I interject for a second?
Yes.
If we're gonna do that, if we're looking at an abort, I would say power up the LEM and have the LEM. We're gonna flip it so that the LEM.
At least on standby.
No, let me talk. We're going to flip it because
Let
it
him talk.
sounds like we're not gonna land, so we're gonna use the descent engine, which is dead weight, to do the initial burn and however much of the burn we need. So we're gonna flip it so the CSM is facing where the LEM is, and the LEM's facing where the CSM is, so we can use the descent engine to do as much of the burns as we can until the descent engine is out of fuel, and then we power down the LEM and detach it, and then flip around and do a slight RCS burn to
Quick
get
question:
away
Why do
from
we
it.
need to power down the LEM?
Yeah, we don't need to
Like, can't we
power
just
it
ditch
down.
it and flip around?
Well,
and keep
yeah.
burning?
Well, we just need to pull the breakers so it doesn't kill time warp when it went to power. That's it.
I mean, just turn off the batteries. It's easier.
Exactly.
Also, Ginger, you're speaking on MOCR conference to flight right now.
I know.
3 switches. Actually, one switch you never turn on the ascent batteries. Just the dead face switch. I
GNC
still think my
CAPCOM in your
plan is
loop.
better. It's going to be a lot less delta V, and we still might be able to pull off a landing.
Go for GNC.
Flight
depending on the
retro.
amount
At this
of
point,
delta V we need.
you just gonna do what you're gonna
All
do.
right,
So
feeding full flight loop for the
take
first
action.
time ever.
I'm trying to take
he's
action. Guidance is still
Hang
fighting.
on one
Score?
second.
Well, I'm fighting you because it's suicidal.
Flight
Respectfully,
I
you can tell
talked-
guidance to shut up.
Yeah, I talked with
Yes, shut up.
Retro. Me and him got a consensus with our plan. I know you've connected with him a while ago. What are you
Okay, I'm
thinking here?
sorry, but-
as someone who's in charge of the fuel on our SPS.
Sorry, I thought we were in Discord for a second. I think a little bit of what PDI is correct, that we should try to maybe mess with P30 and see if we can get more of a radial.
Yeah, I'm already on it. I'm just programming the
But
time.
in order to
How
get a
does,
free return trajectory, we got to be really precise.
How does what?
Flight guidance.
I know
How
what
does
he's talking about.
40
He wants to, because we actually have now flipped and we're impacting
Listen, how about
on
48
actually, are we impacting on
hours?
the trailing edge or the stand by?
How about 48
No, on the
hours,
leading edge.
10-minute sound
Okay,
for
yeah,
burn
so
time?
we can
in
get a
Q30?
free return,
Fuck's
however, it's
sake.
going to be really precise. Me and
I'd like
Retro
it to
and I
be as soon as
decided
possible.
that it would be
Probably
in our best
46,
interest
45
to
is
just
good.
kill all of our
That's like
horizontal
35
velocity
minutes.
and just leave the moon entirely, because the dips is capable of doing that
So I don't know why I had the GNC loop on. Say again.
in terms of feet per second.
Probably
I don't know what
47
you were
hours
thinking.
even. Sounds good. That's in
Right.
about an hour.
Well, I'm gonna put it 48.
What do you
just
think
give
would
them
be
a little extra
best
time.
here? A really
48,
long
10.
cell burn or just leaving?
I still don't think we need 2 hours, but you can do whatever you want.
Oh my God, Scorch just messaged
Look,
me.
I
He's
want 2
actually
hours
like I guess
because
the
if the
interaction that I
shit hits the
muted was
fan, I
not
want time
good.
to try
He's
and
rather
unloose
okay.
the
What?
director board.
Oh
'Cause
shit,
there-
he's not happy.
He's not happy about that. No.
No,
What are
Score
you starting with
was trying to talk with
LWS?
Flight about his
I don't know.
plan,
I'm
and
just
Flight
getting into it
basically
now.
said, "I have over
It's
10,000
now
hours
81
on
registered for
KKSP."
me, right?
You know, you
What's the
personally,
most-
I don't give a fuck how many goddamn hours you have in a fucking cartoon where you kill green people. If you're not gonna listen to fucking reason,
Where should I start?
Let's
first?
go to the Discord channel really quick. So
Yeah.
no one
I
hears
would
us right
start
now.
with 500 feet per second. Actually, which
Sounds
loop
good.
should we be on? Overconf?
Yeah,
Mocha Conf.
well, your flight. I guess we could use the guidance loop.
Scorch,
but
and
up to you.
That sounds like a better idea.
I'm just trying to, yeah.
Luke, come down here. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna be stepping away in game, guys. I'm gonna be listening.
Roger.
You want me to join to give my 2 cents or no?
Okay, so what's going now?
Never mind, not stepping away.
Yeah, it does. See what I
See,
told
this
you,
is
it's
why
not
I
that
s-
much delta V.
Okay, so
Try 100.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna try reload the program. Go with 300, 100. Sorry.
You can just verb 32, I'm pretty sure.
I don't. No, it doesn't work that.
Flight, this is a system flight on your. I'm thinking before we do any of this and before we try.
We already made a save.
A Hail Mary. Yeah, have him do a save.
We already did. Yeah.
Capcom, can you get in to make a set? Or you already did.
Sad.
Could we also simulate this outside the game in another
Hey guys,
session?
look. Now 81 didn't save.
Huh.
It should be.
I think it's because you recalled the program. But then why
Hopefully
would the...
hopefully that's only
Times
the
it.
issue.
This is it's
Put
the
it in
Oh,
same
100.
issue. Same issue I have.
Look, we'll see. Okay. Riz, chill. Take a chill pill. Well, let's just wait until I get a decent value and cycle it through the program entirely, and I'll recall it and see what happens. Worst case scenario, I guess we're doing a direct abort, but you know.
Worst case scenario, verb 82 and direct on.
Yeah, but this relies on this to get us the refs mat, right?
Technically not necessarily. We can use an option.
Well, in real life it wouldn't, but you know.
Yeah, but this ain't real life. As I've been painfully driven home by a series of bugs.
I want to say no. That's an understatement. It's more like excruciatingly.
Yeah.
Is this screwed up because I used the values it initially gave me for the
I don't
TLI
know.
burn?
Good God, I don't know.
Because that was
No,
just
because
waiting
initial
order.
Did we
TLI
overshoot an MCC? That's probably it.
Well, I mean, we might have screwed up the last one. You know, that could be it. I don't know. We'll see. The H star hadn't changed, so it should have been.
It was like
I don't know.
10 feet
Anyways,
in
It's just 50
direction,
now.
But
Yeah.
at where it was, it probably did enough that we didn't catch it because we couldn't see the lunar orbit, and that screwed up the burn.
That might be it too.
So,
well, what's our H dot now? Somebody call up the SPS thing.
I have an idea, but this would require getting the backroom approval. Revert to 10 minutes before the mid-course, and we do
No.
it. Unfortunately, it loses 2
Well,
hours.
no, not now. We're not doing that now. With this far into the session, God no.
According to my SPS Burnmon, V dot is 114. No, wait, that's the wrong thing. But where's H dot? Is it on here? Oh wait, there's H dot.
It's right above it, dude.
4617.29.
That's way off, isn't it?
Though it's going to be different since you're not in Earth orbit anymore. You're falling towards the moon instead of going away from the Earth.
What do we need to get back into a...
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Just don't pressure me.
All
It's
right.
not helping.
I'm stepping away.
Yeah, don't pressure.
There's already enough
You're trying
pressure not to
300?
kill Bob a third time. Not to kill Bob.
All right. I'm here.
That works.
Doable.
But that's 12, so I'll try and get it a bit higher.
Ugh.
Yeah, I want to try and get a bit high. Well, if this works, we don't need...
Yeah. All right. I'll get out as well.